have a question that everyone should be asking their local members of council. Even their doctors, regardless of where they're from. Doctors, come on. Don't know why I keep calling them that. Habit, I suppose. But we need to start asking them these things. We need to start asking people like our job network providers. Where are all the Australian doctors? Not just doctors. Any trades. Why is there such a shortage of tradespeople in this country? Why is there such a shortage of tradespeople in this country that we're handing out visas like fucking lollies at a fucking pedo convention? Why? Come on, it's not because people aren't interested. Shortage of tradespeople, highly trained, jobs that require a lot of training and higher education, higher intelligence, a much higher level of knowledge-based common sense and common sense-based knowledge. Why? I think I just kind of summed that up for you, didn't I? The ones that we do have from our country, Australians, I don't care what colour you are, I'm talking about people born here, ethnic Australians, ethnicity, the country that you're born in, doesn't matter whether you class yourself as Aboriginal, Torres Strait Islander, a fucking hairbrush, toaster, frog's legs. You're indigenous to the country. I don't give a fuck what you think you are. You're born here, you're Australian. You're nothing other than. I'm kind of pretty stubborn on that. Because why should... I've got some black fella in me, but I'm a coconut. I'm more white than black, but I've got enough to claim. Why the fuck would I do that? Why? Why would I pull the black fella card every time I fucking get myself in trouble? Why would I pull the black fella card every time I want something for nothing? Let's just in on a tiny little secret. Side track just for a second. Alright? You might have to reel me back here in a minute. The world owes you fucking nothing. The people in your country owe you fucking nothing. The people born in your country. Your indigenous brothers and sisters. Regardless of their bloodlines, of their forefathers' ethnicity, regardless of their roots, where their roots may have come from, you're still indigenous to the country you're born in. That's your country. I was born here in Australia, I'm an Australian. The world owes you nothing. Neither do your brothers and sisters. The government, on the other hand, but the problem is with government, there's no such thing as government money. Any money you get from the government actually comes from your brothers and sisters. It comes from your fellow Australians, you fucking mongers. Stop ripping your brothers and sisters off. Now, back to the topic. Why don't we have decent tradesmen? Highly skilled tradesmen. I know a bloke here in Burnie. He's been around the northwest coast and just names his price at any company he wants to walk in and out of any time because he's such a highly sought after boilermaker welder. A boilie. A boilermaker welder. They're not a dumbass, I'll give you that. He's probably good enough to be an engineer, but he's a boilie by trade. Why aren't there lots and lots and lots of them? See, he can play that game because there's not lots and lots and lots of them. And I don't blame him for playing that game because nobody wants to pay the money that they're fucking worth. So, therein that whole argument lies all of the answers to the problems. Pay them more. Educate our people better. Entice people to want to undertake these trades and highly skilled positions. And entice them to want to stay here, to make our country better instead of them having to or feeling the need to go overseas to other countries to earn a decent pay for the skills that they've spent so much time learning. Hence why I will never panel beat and spray paint and fiberglass in this country again. And let's just fix the bullshit. Single full-time dad. I get more money to stay at home and look after the kids than I can get, I'll name it, Ron G. Fiberglass, hired as a qualified fucking tradesman to work with cunts that push me back off the wagon because they're all fucking crackheads. Like, real bad. And somehow still get sent on site work, as long as they can pass a piss test. Takes 5 days to pass a piss test. You want to do that life? Fine, do that life. But not at the expense of everyone that's got to carry you through your day at work. Not at the expense of people who have got their shit together, who have now got it in their face all day, every fucking day. Which is why I left Ron G's last time. I went there straight and I got I didn't fall off the wagon. I was pushed off the wagon. I had people coming to work offering it to me for nothing. And the fucking shit, fucking retarded, fucked up, fucking fried conversations that you got to put up with all day, every day, from the cunts that are fucking immediately right next to you, who are fucking up everything they touch, and you got to carry them. Nah, I couldn't put up with it. I'm not that type of person that just handballs and passes the buck on the people that don't deserve it like they did. Someone new there, been there a week, been on the broom all week, somehow got blamed for fucking jobs up he's never even touched. He still hasn't picked up a fucking roller yet. That's fucked. That's just one company, it's all over the place. So yeah, that's why we don't have real good tradespeople. Highly skilled people, good positions. Oh, there's plenty of Australians who are, but they're not in Australia anymore. Not many of them. We've got all these wappos from all over the fucking place who think they're better than us because they come from a superiority culture. The problem is that they're fucking useless as tits on a bull at the job. And they're arrogant. They're arrogant fucking pricks. And the only people that can work with them are compatible fucking assholes. Sounds a bit rough, doesn't it? Just seeing it how, just calling it how I see it. And I'm only seeing it how it is. People think I'm a whinging cunt. No, not at all. I'm pointing out the problems. Only difference between me and those who are fucking mumbling into their beer, I ain't afraid to fucking say it. Just saying what fucking most of yous are thinking. Correct? Correct. Some point, oh, and I pray, at some point, you're all going to work this shit out. All the people that aren't compatible, that treat us as less than, like the Hindus, the Muslims, and many others, they're not welcome. Stop making them welcome. All those bastards that come here and end up somehow off our government money start businesses, off the money we give them. You know, we got to pay the Royal Reserve Bank of Australia back, and the money that we the balance is that far out of whack now. The money that the government's reaping off us from taxes doesn't even cover the interest, let alone the repayments. Who do we owe the money to? Oh. The international, what is it? The International Department of Debt Recovery or something that works for the International Monetary Fund. You know, there's two branches of the same bank with CEOs that have got to get their $2-3 million per annum fucking salary for doing what? Sitting at the top and passing the buck. That's what we're paying for, that shit. And for foreigners who don't want to assimilate, don't want to fit in, think that we are a subspecies, a subhuman species, that have no interest in us whatsoever in any positive light. Is this starting to resemble something in the 1930s? In somewhere, say, Europe, the Germanic nations? And before you call me a fucking communist or a Hitler sympathiser, no, I'm not. I can just see why he was so easily influenced and so easily, what's the word I'm looking for, motivated with Zionist Jewish money to eradicate the Orthodox Jews. Yeah, who do you think paid to eradicate them? The Zionist Jews. Who's the Zionist Jews, you ask? Well, it was J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and a certain foundation. Wouldn't be the Rothschilds Rockefeller Foundation, would it? It certainly fucking was. Here's one for you. Did you know Sir Winston Churchill was an illegitimate bastard child of a Rockefeller? I didn't know that, did you? You might have known that he had no father. He was raised by a single mum. And Anthony Albanese likes to compare himself to that. Well, I don't know that you want to do that, Anthony. Study your history properly, people. It's happening again. We are Australians going broke in Australia, in a country full of resources that have been stolen from us. In a country, we should be the wealthiest nation in the world. We were an island nation state of Australia. We are still joined at the hip, like it or not, to the Commonwealth of Britain, of Great Britain, the British Isles, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and Britain herself. Because there hasn't been a legitimate constitution signed yet. Only two fraudulent ones. One never got signed. The 1901 constitution never got signed. It never got the finishing touches, I suppose you could say. It was never really enacted in Federation by our then Governor General. Which enabled all sorts of shenanigans. So really, we're still under the 1900 Constitution, signed by Queen Victoria, her heirs and successors. But no one wants to acknowledge that. Oh, it's all symbolic. Oh, it's old. It's out of date now. It's out of fashion. It's outdated. It's not relevant. Bull fucking shit, it's not. It's more relevant now than it's ever been. You just need to pick that sword up and run with it. Yeah, it probably is a little bit outdated, but it is relevant. It is still our only lawful constitution. Why do you think the government operates out of a territory and not the state? They're not our government. Like, it's fucking simple. It's actually fucking simple as fuck. It's so simple, everyone tries to overcomplicate it, trying to be smart. Stop it. You're not fucking helping. Fuck off out of the way. You're not helping. People think they can save their ass with shiny rocks. Yeah, right, till wartime economy kicks in. Bang. Under the Commonwealth law, they can fucking take some of our wealth to go towards war efforts under a wartime economy. What are we teeter-tottering on right now? They can take your superannuation as well. They can take your shiny rocks, your superannuation, and anybody's money that has a bank balance over a certain amount. They can take a certain amount of that bank balance. Didn't know that, did you? Why do you think they're limiting the amount of money you can withdraw? Why do you think that if you want to withdraw over, it's going to come in at $1,000 here soon, anything over $1,000 you have to go in and fill out a form why you want it? Still think it's your money? Well, it is. In the hard cash currency it is. But they don't have it. We're $1 trillion in debt. The Commonwealth Bank was given away. The Commonwealth Bank was Commonwealth money. Our money. Not the government's money, not the bank's money. Our fucking money. That's how simple it is. Once you realise that you are the Commonwealth, we are the Commonwealth, everything just fucking answers itself. It's that simple.